Ayubowan. Good morning, everybody. Ayubowan is a greeting that we islanders in Sri Lanka give each other when we greet each other. It's like a friendly hello. Today is the last day of January, and tomorrow is the 1st of February, and this is the second episode of my Soul series. I have been doing a lot of meditation and focusing on the essence of the soul or the spirit. The spirit is, of course, another word for the soul, an easier word that we can, relate to. Soul seems to be a rather a deeper aspect of the spirit that has been there since creation. Now, today I want to talk about united we stand and divided we fall, which is true. The soul or the spirit, when bonded, like as in a family, as in a group of people, that is encouraging and revitalizing and helps us to learn and grow from each other, indeed becomes a stronger entity. But when we are alone and when we are divided and when we are not in alignment with each other, we are unhappy, we get depressed, we are extremely lonely. And I was just taking this concept of the spirit, the soul, and spreading it across this nation. I am encouraged in many ways to see many aspects of this nation being rebuilt again. We have a leader that is focused on building. And I'll tell you why I like this man. It's not because I'm a Democrat or a Republican, or an independent. I like this man because he honors people. He doesn't run them down if he really needs to. He speaks more on what can be done. Now, I may not know all the changes that are coming across from his pen or his mind, because I'm sure there's a vast gamut of area that I am completely unaware of, so I will not try to judge him at this point. That's not being fair. But I would like to be in a mindset that is building. If there are suggestions, then we must share it. Because when we are in a mood of criticism, it is like the spirit. It is pushed apart, pulled apart, and we fall. Now, interestingly, the concept of being together and then divided also has another meaning of the spirit, a deeper meaning. Today I read this verse from Genesis 11:6. And the Lord said, "Indeed the people are one, and they will have one language, and that is what they begin to do now." So initially the spirit was one. We all spoke together. We were one, so to speak. Now, nothing that they propose to do will be withheld from them. So, in other words, we as humans gained a lot of knowledge, learned a lot, which on one aspect is a good thing. However, "Come," said the Lord, "let us go down there and confuse their language, that they may not understand one another's speech." And so the Lord scattered them abroad from over there and all over the face of the earth, and they ceased to build the city. Now that somehow is a contradiction to what we were just talking about. I mean, if we were talking one language, why are we scattered? Well, actually, and the Wikipedia says, however, the Tower of Babel was not built for the worship and praise of God, but instead decided upon the glory of man, to make a name, quote unquote, for the builders. They said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower at its top that reaches to the heavens, and make a name for ourselves." And so it goes. They were pulled apart and scattered. So I feel, in my humble experience as a spiritual counselor, that when we come together, we must just not come because of our personal gains. We must come together as a nation. We must come together to uphold the power of the higher spirit. We must give the credit to God for all the creation If we just do it for humankind and our own greatness, then we will still remain very scattered. So here we have it, the power of the Spirit to stand together, to join, to embrace, to evolve, to come to a greater place because of the sharing and the caring, but done in a place of humility, in a sense of graciousness, and most of all, with a sense of honor. I am very concerned about all this media. Media is good, but negative media is very disruptive. They say things that are not true, and most people don't have the time to do the research to find out the truth, and this is very bad reporting, and I am quite disturbed by it, and I am making a stand to speak about it. Not everything today is positive. I feel that the change is happening. It's slow, but it is moving forward. I predict that by next year, 2011 September, many things would have been, put together and the foundation would be laid. In fact, last September was one milestone, and this coming September is the next one. So interestingly, the September when the disruption started seems to be cyclic going forward. And I ask those who have listened to this, you may not agree with me, but look at your own lives and see how you can change your own space by being one, by placing the power of God or the higher being, whoever you would like to call, in whatever religion, it does not matter, before you, and see how much peace and joy you can bring into your energy. Because remember, it is the body that is the total essence of the nation, and to build peace, it cannot come just from the top or just from the foundation. The entire body needs to respond, and the first thing is to have an attitude of peace and a gratitude and a sense of oneness, a sense of openness and acceptance of God's creation. And we must not let run down other religions or other countries. In those countries, yes, there could be bad men, but then there are bad men in this country too. So it all happens. It's all good. But we must help, I feel, this nation to build and walk away from this great wave of destruction which has hit us in the last 8 years or so. So I leave those thoughts with you today, just to think about your space and the power of the Spirit to be one, to learn, to grow, and to evolve. And today that was my second lesson of the Soul series, United we stand, divided we fall. So let's choose what we do. You can always call me for a personal reading on your relationships if you have problems or maybe questions, maybe a deeper understanding. I like to emphasize that it is the path that is even more important than the prediction. So please come with an open mind so that we can talk and share. It is not just a one-way communication. I do speak with my guides and my angels, and it is a gift that I have been using for many years now to help many people, and I am truly humbled. So you can call me 1-877-677-3482, and for more of these fun videos and my writings, please visit www.DilaniDiva.com. And you have a wonderful, blessed day. Namaste.